Since President Donald Trump first put his plan in motion, deploying the National Guard to the streets of the nation's capital, leaders in Maryland have been on defense because D.C. wasn't the only city the president talked about.
And then you have, of course, Baltimore and Oakland. We don't even mention that anymore. They're so far gone.
Now, Governor Wes Moore made it clear.
And I want to say that loud and clear for anybody, especially in Washington, D.C.
He does not want to hear the president talk about Baltimore unless he's willing to help.
And so I do want to be very clear. If you are not willing to be part of the solution, keep our names out of your mouth. Specifically, Donald Trump, if you are not willing to walk our communities, keep our name out of your mouth.
Almost immediately after posting a clip of the governor's comments on social media, reactions started pouring in, and a staffer from the Maryland Freedom Caucus writing, quote, "Ghetto Governor Moore, standing in front of a racetrack so unprofitable, it had to be bailed out by $400 million of state funds to rebuild." The comments quickly called racist by the Maryland Democratic Party chair Stuart Pittman, writing, "Republicans in the Maryland Freedom Caucus must disavow this and hold their leadership accountable." But the Freedom Caucus not backing down, in a statement saying in part, the Democrats in Maryland would rather focus on anything but the $400 million of state taxpayer dollars being spent on the Pimlico racetrack.
I thought her comments were a knucklehead thing to say.
Political analyst John Deedy says the Freedom Caucus's comments may have been designed to attract attention. He says as we enter campaign season,
it's going to get a lot more aggressive. And the governor's comments today were really poking the bear.
Pointing to the comments from Moore earlier this year, like,
"I'm not the leader of the resistance. I'm the governor of Maryland."
Deedy says Moore is now different.
A few months ago, he was talking about not joining that fight. He has crossed the Rubicon River. He has gone into that place. And I think that he needs to do that, but I think he needs to be careful because you don't want a situation where the guard comes here when it may not be advantageous for you politically.